Hey, what's up guys? We're back with another Kingdom Rush Origins walkthrough. This is Beheader's Seat. Just came out for it on Steam, so I think you guys probably need a walkthrough for you. So we're playing on Veteran today, so if you're playing on anything other than Veteran, this should be easy as butter, man. Easy as butter from another udder. Because you're playing an easier game mode. Now, if you're playing on Veteran, there's still not going to be an easy way to do it. You're still going to have to use a lot of micro, and the game's going to change a little bit. So, like, following this strategy is not, like, absolutely stupendous. But realize that it's actually a pretty easy setup. It's actually a pretty standard setup, sort of similar to the way my other setups were. A lot of archers in the front, a lot of magic in the back. I still like my barracks tower on the far right over there. It's not a necessity, but I still like it. And then my magic tower on the bottom down there, basically the middle bottom area actually, is going to have some issues overall. Maybe you want to do barracks there instead. Just throwing that out there, man. From hindsight is 2020, and we are doing a post-com today, so maybe that magic tower would be better as a barracks tower because you can block both the bottom left and straight middle bottom areas with one barracks right in the middle between those two, like at that choke point there. Sadly, still no mouse on my side. I'm sorry about that. Don't know what the deal is, but I can't mouse things for you guys, so just gonna have to deal without it, man. I wish I could show it, but I can't. I tried the large mouse pointer too. If you guys can see, like right when you start the game, you can use the large mouse pointer. Still doesn't help. Still doesn't record it for some odd reason. Don't get it. So here we go. We're gonna use a lightning here on some Eatons real quick. So just keep this in mind, guys. In Kingdom Rush Origins, getting lower tier towers to second and third tier is very, very helpful. You don't need to go up to fourth tier upgrades to be good. You don't need to get abilities to be good. Just get the straight damage going. I highly recommend you just get straight damage with second and third tier archer towers here. You can always go to the fourth tiers, but they're not going to be as usually efficient as just the regular standard towers are. So here we go, though. We're going to go for the next waves actually early. We want to get some extra gold up in here. I mean, I know it's not going to be a ton of gold, but if you can send out the next wave early on 10 waves or so and you're getting 20 gold every single time, I mean, that's an extra 200 plus gold. It can matter. I mean, that can be an entire, golden archer upgrade or something like that you might not have had otherwise. So sadly, we got a lot of guys coming in a bunch of different ways right now. On top of that, we have, sadly, oh god, we got blood ogres up the wall frickin' zoo right here. So I mentioned this in my previous videos, but I just want to repeat it really quick. Blood gnolls are a pain in the butt. All right, they've got 550 health. Now, the blood ogres are going to turn regular gnolls into blood gnolls. So your best bet is to always try and keep blood gnolls, or excuse me, try and keep blood ogres away from any regular gnolls. So what we're going to try and do right here, if we do it good, we're trying to sleepify these regular gnolls, keep them away from this blood ogre, kill the blood ogre, and then afterwards, if we want regular gnolls, 50 health. What do they got? Crap, they got nothing. They're stupid. They're terrible. You just spray them down to nothing. They're dead. Wonderful. But if they turn into blood gnolls, then you got a freaking problem. All right. Also, we've got the one vibranium, radium special ability looking thing over there on the right side. What that thing does is a random ability every once in a while to affect the guys coming out against you. Sometimes it's a teleport forward, sometimes teleport back, sometimes it's a heal, sometimes it's like a sleep or something. It's just a big jumble of randomness. So it sometimes helps you, but sometimes hurts you. You don't know what it's going to be. And I mentioned this in my previous video, but it may end up affecting the way this walkthrough works, because they may teleport something forward for you that they've teleported backwards for me. So just be wary of that. Alright, so here we go, guys. We got some more Pythons. I feel like I want to say pythons now. But there we go. We got a TP backwards. So that's going to help us out against these flying units. With rocks, by the way. Why you gotta carry rocks, dude? Come on. How do you even carry a rock that big? That would be like that little thing could carry a pebble, maybe. There's no way. I mean, like, do you know how light birds are? Birds are really light. Like you could lift it up on your arm. It's like a pound. It's like nothing. Freaking pigeons. That's all they've got. You don't see pigeons carry around, whales or anything like that. No, they don't do that. They don't do that. So anyways, as you can plainly tell, kind of low magic for this level so far. A lot of second and third tier archer towers. I know it's sort of boring, at least a little bit boring, but if it works, it works, and this strategy is definitely working for me. Okay, so now we got a pretty tough thing coming up on the top left, though. This is actually bad for my current strategy. These are our guys in range of the Magi, so the Magi is tanking all of the damage on these guys. Then he heals up all of that damage that he's tanking. So it's really, really difficult to actually kill all of these guys. It sucks, but that's the way it works. What you want to do is you probably just want to lightning them. I don't mind lightning kind of early, because it allows me to get a lot of extra gold, and then for the next wave that's coming out, or for the next even bundle of guys coming out, I've got more killing power. Now, I should mention that we do have to fight the boss on this level. He is on the far right side there, sitting in his Beheader seat. This level's called Beheader seat, so he's sitting in his seat up in there. And what he's going to do is, you can actually see the trail if you actually look on the map right now. He's going to walk straight diagonal to the left to the middle path that kind of slants from the left side of the map to the right bottom side of the map. And I know that this is kind of confusing here. You'll see it when you see it. But basically, he's just going to go southwest for a little bit, and then he's going to turn and he's going to go southeast for a little bit until he leaves on the bottom right corner there. So he's actually one of the quickest boss fights, actually. He just walks right through. So you really have to watch out. You really have to stall this guy. The nice thing is, by the end of the game, you're going to have a lot of golden archers. So all of your golden archers can reach pretty much anywhere and still hurt this guy. And that's why this is such an important strategy or aspect to your fight, basically. Golden archers, I'm a really big fan. I've always been a fan of golden archers. I love the range. I love the range. I know that they miss a little bit more and stuff, but it doesn't bother me. So here we go. We got a bunch of freaking blood gnolls coming in. I mean, this just sucks. It's not fun to have to fight blood gnolls. Nope, I hate them. So we gotta put some reinforcements back here. We're gonna just sleepify them. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move Katha back down to the bottom right corner, and hope that this is enough to take down these blood gnolls. Looks like it kind of is. Even with the elven mage over here, we're still struggling. Right. Finally, we catch up. It's kind of interesting to see because it's sort of a random assortment of blood gnolls. It's like 1 here, 10 there, 2 here, 3 there, 7 there, 15 there. You never know when they're going to come out. You never know what kind of ridiculousness they're going to have happen. But we finally get our first Sentinel upgrade, which is going to make the Elven Mage actually worth it. Elven Mages by themselves are really not that good. Elven Mages with Sentinels, all very good. So here's where I thought that the reinforcements, or the barracks towers, might actually be a pretty good tower here. If you want to sell that mage on the bottom there, feel free. I don't know, I've been doing okay with the reinforcements over there, but I feel like just having a barracks tower would be like so nice. Wouldn't it be? Just tab there and just be like, oh, he does everything. Wonderful. Exactly what you want to see. So actually, we do end up surviving against all of these gnolls so far. That's good, because that was actually a pretty hard wave. Believe it or not. Uh-oh. So here is where you gotta play smart, man. If you're losing on wave 8, it's because you're playing stupid. You gotta keep the ogres separate from the gnolls. I don't care how you do it, but I'm a bigger fan of killing all of the gnolls, or stalling all of the gnolls, because they're not very strong at all, and letting these ogres kind of walk through a little bit. But be careful, because the ogres are still pretty tanky, and you've only got like 1 golden archer actually fighting these guys and actually killing them. So I finally got a Crimson Sentence, but I got to get kind of lucky with the Crimson Sentence if we want it to go easily. If we don't, actually, I feel like this was really unlucky for me, by the way. I feel like we didn't get very many teleports. exactly. As soon as I say that, we get quite a bit of teleports. But I feel like we didn't get that many teleports for early on in the game. Eventually, though, we get 4 of these guys bundled up with a few teleports, and we finally get the good kill going on right there. But at the early part of this game, we were not getting a lot of teleports, and our Golden Archer obviously didn't get very many insta-kills at all. And then finally, our luck comes into play. We get the nice teleports, the nice lightning, and then we headshot this guy at the very end of the wave as well. So, didn't go too bad there at the end of the wave. One thing I will say, though, about this strategy is that it is a very smidge-like of luck. The Crimson Sentence, which I'm going to go hardcore on, is... I hesitate to say luck because it is percentage-based. So if you have a golden longbow over here, if he crit hits every, 7% of the time or something like that. When you have 100 shots going on, and you have 100 golden archers shooting all over the place, I mean, that 7% is going to average out to be fairly continuous, It's not going to be, when you only have one of them, it does make sense for it to be more randomized, so you might say. Where it's like, you never really know when you're going to get it. But when you have 7 of these guys up to the 2nd or 3rd level, like, that's when it starts to change a little bit. So here we go. Definitely can see my mage is doing almost nothing. Katha's trying to stop these guys at the top there. It's not really working out all that well. And it looks like we might end up losing a life here. There's too many guys thinking through. I should have went for the barracks over here. I shoulda. And that's going to allow 2 gnolls to walk right through my defense. Again, all my fault here, guys. If I just went for that barracks, I would have been fine. So in retrospect, put the barracks there. You're going to be so much happier. And then you can also afford the Elven Mage with Sentinels, probably a little bit easier as well, instead of having to waste your money on stupid magic stuff. Okay. Alright. So that's that. Let's push forward. We got some Magi, Hyenas, and Etons. We got Magi's and Hyenas again. Hyenas? I feel like Hyenas is very hard to say. Hyena. I feel like my mouth has to, like, open up so wide, and my neck has to, like, flex to say hyena. Hyena. It's kind of just weird. Hyena. Otherwise it says hyena. 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 Kind of weird. Anyways, another hyena trying to sneak through over here. Luckily, we take him down. Crimson Sentence, guys. Crimson Sentence. It's going to be important. By the way, just so you guys understand, I'm exhausted. So if I'm slurring my words or something, I'm not drunk. I promise. I'm really tired for some reason. It's really not even that late. I guess it's 1:30 in the morning, so it's kind of late. But not for me. I mean, I usually stay up a lot later than this. But as I was telling you guys a little earlier, I've been having some dreams about Jennifer Aniston. I don't know. She's been keeping me up or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on here. But there's been a lot of weird dreams. And not just dreams where, like, she's just in my dreams, where she's actually, like, talking to me and stuff. It's just been so freaking weird. I don't know. I don't usually dream about celebrities, like, at all. This is my only ever celebrity dream, and I don't even really like her. I know a lot of people that think she's, like, super hot and super attractive and stuff like that. I really don't care about her that much. I think she's fine, of course. I don't think she's ugly or anything like that, but she's not, like, my dream girl. It's just weird to have all these weird dreams, guys. I don't know. I shouldn't even be telling you guys about this. Look at the headshot action right there. Like, of course, you get triple headshots on hyenas, man. Hyenas. We don't need it. We don't need it. And then we Eaton. Oh yeah, let's launch 20 arrows at an Eaton and not get a headshot here, Chris. Oh yeah, there we go. That was lucky. That was awesome. So this is where I'm talking about. The luck of it. Not only are you looking for that headshot, but you're looking for that headshot on a guy who has full health. It's okay if he headshots a guy with low health, but it really didn't matter if it was a headshot or not then. It's sort of like you're wasting it. So, you're looking for headshots on full health guys, on guys that have 1,000 health, or 2,500 health, or even more. Whatever you got. So we go, Elven Mages going to work over here, baby. Woo, woo, yeah. Fire Engine Red over here. Gotta get them crayons a-rolling. So what I have to do is I have to work out tomorrow, man. Gotta work out. Some more headshots going in. Actually looks really cool when you get a headshot, by the way. I like it. I like the idea. I like the concept. insta-kills and stuff. Looks pretty. Just bloop, headshot. Just have them explode. So we got a couple blood knolls coming in here on the right, but honestly, they're not that big of a deal at this point. It's just whatevs. It's just aight. And here we go. I finally make the smart decision here. I finally get my barracks in the bottom there. I don't know why the idea came to me at this exact point, but it did, and I'm glad. I think what I did was I realized that last time Blood Ogres came out, they just made all the nobles walk through here, and I realized, hey, this is a perfect choke point. Well, let's make it happen, dude. Let's choke point the crap out of this thing. All right. Looking for headshots. As many headshots as you can would be wonderful and ideal and great and fantastic. This is only wave 12 of 15, by the way. Then we still have to fight the boss. So I realized I actually went for all of my golden archers with Crimson Sentence, and then I didn't even get this last, archer tower going. So we got quite a few guys down on the bottom here. It's time for a lightning, and they're still alive though. These magi, man. They're not a wild magi. They're just magi, which is weird. Maggie? Maybe their name's just Maggie. Uh-oh, we got to take these guys down before the Protheons get here, or we could just sleepify those guys and have them not get bundled up, have them get attacked by different towers, and that's fine, man. It's fine by me. Here we go. That last Protheon though. Luckily, we get a weird teleport here, which ends up favoring us quite heavily. Another Magi still alive there, man. The Golden Archer's going to town on him, but there's only so much you can do with these Golden Archers. So here we go. We're going to go for a pretty nice reinforcement barracks combo defense over here on the left. Burners, they're basically the weakness to my defense. If I had a weakness, it would be guys who are, in big groups. My Golden Archers have Crimson Sentence, which insta-kills big, beefy units. Of course, in Wave 13, they wanted to try and stop that from happening, so they send out big jungles of all these guys. I don't know what my dog's dreaming over there, man. She must be dreaming about Jennifer Aniston, too. I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I ended up lightning a pretty big bundle here, and we get a big chunk of gold, man. Like, seriously, that was good. We did a good job. We did a good job for what we have. And, of course, more crimsons. More blood. More red. More gooey deliciousness. And yes, yes, yes! We get all these crappy, gigantic guys coming in here. And now is where the headshots really, really have to be used properly. So we go, uh-oh, they teleported some Protheons. But it doesn't matter. It actually almost helped us out there because it teleported them forward so we can kill them faster, which was good. But now we got a big jumble of guys where we didn't insta-kill like any of these guys. Finally, we insta-kill one, we insta-kill two, but they're all up in the front here. There's just too many of them. Uh-oh. And we're gonna have to lightning. We're actually lightning kind of in the middle back there. I usually don't like to lightning in the front unless I absolutely have to. Uh-oh, here we go. We got more Protheons with rocks coming in here, trying to sneak through, though. I'm going to try and block these guys in, but this is going to be a little rough for us, guys. Can we take down the flying unit? Luckily, we do. We get a couple teleports, and we use our Elven Mage to kind of phase them out of existence for a few seconds in here. Actually, surprisingly difficult here. Even with all these Crimson Sentences, we still almost end up losing to one of these Eatons over here. But we don't, and that's the key. We do a good job defending in the back here. And I'm happy with what we did. I feel like we got a little unlucky somehow. Again, just you think it would average out over time. And then, like I said, as soon as I say, oh, we got unlucky there, then we get really lucky. Just go, boop, headshot, headshot, headshot. And that's what should have happened before 20 guys got into the very back of the defense. All right, so this is wave 15, my friends. We've got Crimson Sentences all around the block. Headshot, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, give me some more of that action. Give me some more. We actually want these guys to walk through another headshot. Good, good, good. Another Crimson Sentence. We got a lot of gnolls and a lot of blood gnolls coming in here. We're actually going to sleepify these guys for a second and try and block them all in here. Let's see if we can get a good lightning going right from the beginning here. Oh, there it is, baby. We get a good lightning. That's going to allow us to do, I don't know. I think, ooh, we get a lucky headshot. Yes. Yes, that was good. That was real good. Blood Ogre got headshotted. Didn't make a bunch of regular gnolls into blood gnolls. Always a good time when that happens, man. Now we're actually, believe it or not, look at the lightning here. We're actually getting pretty close to getting it back already. We're at about halfway right now. So, by the time these guys actually start to overwhelm us, even if they even do, we'll have our lightning ready to go. But the headshots are going to be rolling in here real quick, man. I know it. Yeah, look at that. Another delicious headshot. Perfection. 0 complaints from me. More headshots all across the board. And, you know, wave 15 is going to be actually pretty breezy for us. Alright, but we still have to fight the boss next. And he is not an easy guy to deal with. Because, obviously, I spent a lot of my money on abilities that cannot insta-kill a boss. Like, 3,000 gold on abilities that cannot insta-kill the boss here. So what you got to do is he's just going to walk down. Remember, he's going to go kind of southwest over here. And then eventually, once he hits the road, the second road, he's going to go southeast. So what you got to do, pop Catha in here, pop some reinforcements in here. He's just going to smack him out of the way. He's going to super smack him. Put him to sleep kind of in the middle of all of your towers, in between all of the golden archers, of course. You can use any of these extra abilities to sort of do some extra damage over time. If it works, it works. It's awesome. Luckily, your hero cannot be smacked out of the way quite as easily as some of these other guys. So we're going to have to put some more reinforcements in here, and then what you want to do is if you ever get to the point where he's going to sneak through, use some barracks guys. Pop a couple of barracks guys in there. Let them get smacked around a little bit, and whatever you want to, you can upgrade them if he smacks too many of them out, and upgrade them again, and upgrade them again. But luckily, we don't even need to do that. We're just going to lightning him and take him down. Wonderful! So he has been beheaded. Chicka chicka boom boom, baby. Of course, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.